So, it's been over a year now since my last video. A lot has changed since the last video. I've had a few people ask me why they stopped, and they'd like me to do them again, namely Greg and family. And the reason why they stopped was because, as you know, if you saw my videos before, that throughout the first lockdown, the place I was working at, Cafe Rouge in Cheltenham, they closed. They sold the business, so I was all out of a job, which is lovely. So so mixed with everything else that was happening, the pandemic and stress and getting fat and everything else that everybody else was having to deal with, wasn't anything new to me. A lot of people was in the same situation. That's why they stopped, pretty much, because ironically, the last video I did was about motivation, and that was to try and make me feel motivated to carry on, and it didn't work. Everything just kind of fell apart and everything else. But what's changed now? Everything, pretty much. So still recording. I haven't recorded videos with this camera before, so it's a bit of a work in progress trying to figure it out. So yeah, so what's changed? I've moved, got a new job, a better job. At Cafe Rouge I was only sort of working on the bar because I was emotionally traumatised from working at Frank and Bennett's because of how shit they were and the shit they left me in to try and deal with everything. So I just thought I'm just not going to do any more sort of management stuff. I'm just going to go back to bar work, cut all the stress out. So that fell on its ass, and we needed money, because I wasn't working, I wasn't getting furloughed, because obviously the business didn't exist anymore. So it was all on Shannon. So I just started applying for everything, just whatever I could apply for. I think I must have applied for over 150 jobs. And I applied for this one in Cheltenham with Green King, the brewery and the pub chain. And went all well, went to the interviews, got offered the job. Long story short, I got offered a different pub from the one I applied for, which is where we are now. So we are now in Upton St Leonard's, which is in the Cotswolds. It's just at the bottom of Painswick, and it's a beautiful sort of country foodie pub. And it's beautiful. You can see my surroundings. I'm in the pub garden at the moment. It's still on lockdown, but gates slamming. But yeah, it's a beautiful place. Lovely people that work here. Green King as a company, I can't fault them. They've been absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, so I mean, this video is mainly for a catch up and let you know what's changed, and they are going to be starting again, because now we're all in a much better place, I think, and I have a lot to show you. Oh God, excuse me. So another thing that's changed is, obviously I was doing the videos and everything else before. Photography kind of took a back seat to me doing that, and it made me miserable. When obviously my last job went to shit, we needed money, like now we needed money. So you remember my studio and all the nice expensive things I had, the big mixing desks, the guitars, all the karaoke stuff, the PA systems, all gone. Everything went within a week. Sold it all. Then the irony of it is, then, no, was that the way I had, why did I? No, I didn't have this before the lockdown. I forget the order of things, but anyway, all that went. So, back to what I was saying, photography took a second kind of fiddle to everything else, because I had to concentrate on actually working, not dicking about with a camera. Because I mean, as fun as this is, sorry, I'm getting a sandwich. As fun as all this is, you know, I don't do this, the YouTube stuff that is, to make money. It's not, I don't get any financial gain out of it. So I had to concentrate my time and effort on actually earning money, because I have a wife, we have a house, you know, it was serious, it was, you know, and, you know, I like to work. I've always worked, you know, to excess sometimes, you know, 70 hours a week, you know, just I'd rather be working, and I'd rather have money and get nice things rather than, you know, claim benefit. There's nothing wrong with claiming benefits, you know, if you're in this situation where, you know, that's what it's there for, you know, that's, I'm not judging anyone for being on it. I have been on it, but it's not something that I enjoy, you know, being on. But yeah, so photography took a back seat, and when things settled down here, I was like, right, okay, I'm gonna get back into it. You know, we've been saving some money, you know, we was in a much better situation. You know, we didn't, you know, have to rely on people anymore, which is a huge weight off our shoulders, which, you know, I'm sure you can imagine a lot of people did help us out. Shannon's dad, you know, my family, you know, just Shannon's dad did like above and beyond what he had to do. I mean, just a fantastic guy. So yeah, I mean, we was in a situation where we could support ourselves, and so the remaining bits I had, you know, video wise and photography, I was just down to one camera. It was a Canon M50. I had that, I had a drone, a Mavic Mini. What else did I sell? I think that's it. I can't really remember. And an iPad, I think. But I sold all that to buy one body. No lens, didn't have a lens at this point. I was just like, right, okay, if I just get the body, then I can, you know, start, I've got a reason to, you know, as to why I need to save money up to get a lens, because there's no point buying a body if you're not going to get a lens. So, bought the body, which was a 5D Mark III, off a nice bloke down in Brockworth. Shortly after, got paid, bought a lens. First lens I bought was the 70-200 L f4 lens. I know that don't mean anything to a lot of you, but it's a very good lens. It's a professional lens. So I got that, and then that was it then. I was out every day doing as much as I can, doing photography for the pub, Facebook posts, just loving it. Like, it just gave me, not a reason to, like, it you know, I just loved it. Every minute of the day, if I could be doing that kind of stuff, you know, going out on walks, you know, posting. I joined the community Facebook group as well. This light's getting a bit, I might have to move you, bear with. Is that a bit better? So I joined the community Facebook group, and I started posting. There's some guys in our car park. Obviously it's private property, so they shouldn't really be here, but we don't generally mind if people park up to like walk their dogs and stuff, but they're getting a bit loud now. As I was walking out, they said to me, oh mate, was that guy running from you? He was tearing up the road. No, why would he be running from me? Anyway, So yeah, and the photos I was putting up, people were really liking them. And then I started getting asked, sorry, hang on. So yeah, so then I started getting asked, do you do prints? Can I buy them? I was like, yes you can. So then I started ordering prints online. So I'd obviously pay for it, then they'd send it me and all this. But I was probably only making about £8 per print, and I was selling them for, you know, a bit more than that. So I mean, I wasn't really through time and effort and, you know, getting it framed as they wanted it framed. I you know, barely making just under half of what I was selling them for. So then I was like, right, okay. And bearing in mind, this wasn't like the first couple of prints. We're talking 20, 30 prints later. I was like, I saved up all the money. I was like, right, okay, I'm gonna get a printer. And now that brings up a whole nother heap of issues, because I can't just buy like a one you get from Argos or something, because it's not fair. If people are buying these prints, you know, they have to be of a certain level of quality, because, you know, I don't want them fading in a year. You know, they're buying them to hang on their wall for, what are you doing? He's taking a piss in the car park. Okay. Can you see that? What an absolute idiot. Yeah, that's it. You get back in your car, dickhead. Some people, honestly, like, no respect for life. Hang on, I'm gonna go tell him to piss off. 2 seconds. I just told him to. I didn't swore then. I just told him to not do that. It's obviously, it's just rude, isn't it? Anyway, yeah. So they really liked the prints and everything. Got the printer, which was a Canon 100S, I think, excuse me. Still selling them now. Then I got asked to do things like calendars, you know, calendars, postcards. So I've sold about 120 calendars, about 600 postcards to, there's a few businesses around here as well, which have bought sort of a few things in bulk, which is really good. So yeah, that's my main focus at the moment is the photography. And I'll do these, I'm going to try and do them semi-regularly if I can. I mean, I'm not going to commit to say 1 a week like I was doing, or 2 a week like the first time, because it broke me, you know, especially how much sort of effort went into them. You know, it was, I found myself up at like 5 in the morning, especially doing that stop animation. That killed me. That was a long process. And you know, it doesn't, I think I said this in one of the previous videos, you know, it doesn't occur to me like, you know, I don't know how to do that. If I, you know, I was like, I'm going to do animation for that video, and then, you know, it's like, okay, I need to learn how to do it and then do it. So, which, you know, I still have that attitude, you know, if you don't know how to do something, learn, you know. It's like the photography stuff. You know, I didn't go to uni to do photography, or anything else like that, it was all YouTube. You know, hours of YouTube. With the music stuff, I didn't even have YouTube then. It didn't exist. It was just listening over and over to music and just figuring it out. So that's the photography side of stuff, pretty much. But I'll show you around. I mean, I'm going to finish my sandwich and then we'll have a wander.